Welcome to the beautiful Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm Dhani Jones. We're embarking on an off-roading competition like no other. 6 teams driving 6 Land Rovers will compete head-to-head on a course that will not only test their driving skills, but also their persistence, strategy, and ability to work as a team. This is the Land Rover TReK 2021. The 2021 Land Rover TReK is a one-of-a-kind off-roading competition that combines exploration, adventure, and determination with the off-roading capabilities Land Rover is known for. Here's how it works. 18 participants will be outfitted in a Land Rover Defender. Each team will tackle a series of challenging stations, racing to complete as many stations as possible in 9 hours. The challenges will require a variety of skills: off-road driving, navigating, problem solving, and teamwork. The more stations they complete before time's up, the more points they will get, bringing them closer to potential victory. Our team is comprised of Olympic champion LINDSEY VONN, sports journalist Alyssa Roenick, and skiing mountaineer HILAREE Nelson. Let's check in with the ladies.
I'm LINDSEY VONN, former Olympic champion. And now I'm a businesswoman that likes to drive fast. I need something that gets my adrenaline going, and wherever I can do that in a safe environment where I have some fun, that's really what I love to do.
I'm HILAREE Nelson. I have been doing expeditions around ski mountaineering for 20 years, and some of the bigger things I've done were linking 2 8,000 meter peaks, Everest and LINDSEY, in 24 hours. I was the first person to ski the LINDSEY couloir from the top, which is, close to 28,000 feet.
My name is Alyssa Roenick. I'm a senior writer for ESPN. I compete a little bit in off-road rallies, navigation rallies, and ride dirt bikes, and spend a lot of time outdoors. So I'm not exactly sure what we're about to get into here, but pretty excited to find out.
Hi, HILAREE.
Yeah, Alyssa,
Hi.
a pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yeah. My head's kind of spinning.
Same.
Took forever to get here.
I know Alyssa a little bit, not very well.
I mean, I just met LINDSEY.
I love the feeling that I have right now of not knowing what's about to come and feeling a little nervous and out of my element.
I really haven't worked with a team before. I'm a skier and an individual sport. I'm looking forward to learning to rely on other people, which I'm really not very good at. I usually only rely on myself to get something done. It seems like there is quite a bit of strategy involved. Hopefully I do well at that as being a teammate. I'll try my best.
I think it's just about communication. It's about staying on top of emotions and successes and identifying people's strengths. Those types of things will be game changers, or hopefully game winners.
At the end of the day, we're here to win.
The field is stacked with top outdoor media, so winning this race won't be easy.
Bryan, I live in Portland, Oregon, automotive and outdoor adventure journalist.
I love off-roading, kind of is my favorite thing in the world.
And I own 2 Land Rovers myself.
My next move,
She's gonna go get some weight,
and I'm gonna go get some waypoints.
and I'm gonna go learn everything I can about this car that we're gonna drive tomorrow.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Break.
Land Rover is known for its ability to do it all, no matter the terrain. Our own Pat Parnell caught up with Land Rover's customer experience manager to find out more about the features that make these vehicles so capable.
Yeah, what's going on here? There's a lot.
Yeah, so Pat, we started with a Defender P300 model. It was 300 horsepower. It's just around, $50,000 or so, right? But we put a lot of equipment on it. So we start with Warren winch with a factory 55 hook on the front.
And we should point out too, that this is going to be part of the challenge.
Yeah, they're going to be
that.
using that in the competition, right? So we don't just put stuff on here just because it looks cool. They're going to be using that. We put some lights on here as well. The A-bar, we put some lights up on top. We put some quick connects on here for some limb risers just to help keep the branches off the car as we're driving. Up on the roof, we've got a shovel, we've got a high lift jack, we've got some jerry cans. That's a lot of what this challenge is about, is figuring out how to use equipment. It's not just muscle your way through it, it's how to think about it and work as a team.
You know these cars from bumper to bumper. What's your most favorite aspect of this competition when you get to see what the car's capable of doing?
You know, what really helps the competitors out a lot is the terrain response system. We've got locking differentials on this vehicle. But you can just put the car in low range and the car will really take care of a lot of the work. It's automatically locking and unlocking the differential, adjusting the suspension, moving the traction around to where it senses it. And then you have all the displays on the inside where you can actually follow along, and it will tell you your angle, approach, departure, how much lean you have, and it shows you where the traction is going. So that kind of technology really helps me out to really get the most out of what this car is capable of.
So simply put, all the competitors, they're given everything they need. Are they smart enough and are they capable enough to be able to utilize it, right?
Yeah. The ones that really ask the questions and really kind of say, okay, how do I use these systems? How do I use the winch? They're the ones that are going to do the best.
And then it brings up like all kinds.
And then that's your rock crawl right there, which it has to be in low. Select your low range to activate rock crawl.
Again,
So one of us is can navigate.
Honestly, I'm not going to be good at that.
Do you want to start with the
She's
driving?
still getting over the fact that there's a 20
I'm
mile
down for
per
that.
hour
I'll
speed
start with
limit.
driving and we can figure out navigating.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
High five.
Okay.
Or what's our name? Do we
what's
still
our name?
figure out our name?
Rocky Road.
Team Rocky Road. I like
cheesy
this.
can we get?
All right.
The hay.
We're in
The
it.
hay.
Okay.
We're out.
Beauty sleep.
Done. Check. Check.
Okay, we're gonna get wet. That's what's gonna happen. Okay.
I'm making sure there's no
Ants or spiders, for that matter.
I really like camping on snow because there's no bugs. It's really the small things that creep me out way more than the big things.
Good night, Lee. Tight. Good night, good night.
Welcome back to 2021 Land Rover TReK at beautiful Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. It was a rainy night in the tents, but the skies have lifted for now. The competitors are making their final preparations for the start.
We've got a misty, rainy morning here, but we are about 10 minutes away from the start. We're going to kick off with every team. They'll be giving some compass bearings and a location kind of where the vehicles are, and they have to go find them in the woods.
Don't forget, there are breakfast burritos under the hoods when you get to the cars, so those exist.
That was loud. The very first challenge was to find the car.
This is north. North is right there.
We walked quite a bit the wrong way. We are completely off. Are we in first yet?
We totally got messed up on trying to find the car to begin with. We were walking up the road and Lindsay accidentally, she was like juggling a Red Bull and her coffee. And
I thought we learned. Oh no!
Oh,
it's spring.
Just bomb, just shoot it, shoot it! Ready!
she just pounded the Red Bull.
That's how you start a day.
So it was good. She had some energy. It was like 1.5 miles to walk to get to the car.
We thought we were pretty behind.
You guys, so we're second. Bingo bongo. All right.
And we were the second team to our car.
Look out. Here we go, ladies and gents.
Did they forget their burritos? Biltmore House boasts 250 rooms across 175,000 square feet, but the awe doesn't stop with the home. We caught up with BRYAN Yerman, Biltmore House Guest Relations Manager, to find out more about the history of this majestic estate.
Biltmore is a historic destination that people come to experience the land, the grounds, and the gracious hospitality. George Washington Vanderbilt came to Western North Carolina and fell in love with the land and decided to build a home. So it took over 6 years to build Biltmore House. Biltmore is 175,000 square feet of floor space. So a lot of rooms, 43 bathrooms inside. The estate was originally 125,000 acres. So that's roughly the size of about Washington, D.C. Today, it's about 8,000 acres, which is about 12.5 square miles. Biltmore is the largest privately owned home in America, but it's so much more than that. People can go hiking, can go horseback riding. We have vineyards, we have our own winery here. We're the most visited winery in America. We also have a Land Rover school, which we've been doing for over 20 years, where guests can come and go off-roading with a driver and experience the back roads of Biltmore in a Land Rover. There's just so much to do here. Biltmore is so many things, but it's all about enjoying life and enjoying the beauty of nature and architecture.
What do you get when you combine an Olympic skier, a mountaineer, and a sports journalist? Well, a pretty capable team. The question is, do they have what it takes to tackle this next challenge?
Here it is. Well, there's a car in there, so we gotta keep going.
Yeah, okay.
And now 4 is put it together, the bridge. Right.
This feature called Put It Together, simple. You got to get all the wood here, possible 30 points. This is Jim, you're going to be officiating. Right. They have to put all the pieces in perfect position, then and only then can they drive over, and you're going to make sure everything is a-okay, right?
And safe.
It sounds so easy. How would you rate this one?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
Be careful with it.
Okay.
They're heavy, they're slick. You're the first team here. You ready?
Okay, we're ready.
Here we go. Timer start.
Okay, so you think we should start by just sort of laying everything out? Here's land.
So it was less about driving and more about just putting a puzzle together. You had to get every single piece in, and then you had to build a Land Rover logo out of each of these logs that were painted.
We all like the physical challenges, and we just sort of put our head down. Here's a tiny, tiny corner for you.
Oh! Oh, did you just do a nail?
Did you get your fingers? Oh God. So let's take this guy out.
Hell yes! We did pretty well. We heard some of the other teams took breaks in the middle. We didn't stop for any breaks, so I do think we did pretty well on that one. It set like a good tone for the rest of the event. And then you get to sort of put everything back and screw up the team that's coming behind you a little bit, make it a little tough for them.
Nice. Okay, so
we did well on that.
we did well. We're gonna go to 8. Crush, nice job. Crush. That was rad. Yeah. Good job.
Nice job. There. Okay, mud ruts. I need mud ruts. This is money. It's similar to skiing, though. It's very similar to skiing, yeah, right? Picking a line, anyway. Yeah. Do I need to go to the submersion thing?
Yeah, go to wade maybe.
Wade mode?
Or just stay in mud. It's gonna be muddy under there.
Keep your foot in it.
All right, ready?
Yep. On your chewing gums. Just stay in it. Just stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Sorry, guys. Out of the way. Nice driving. Oh my gosh. And that's why she slept in a tent. What do you think? Do we grab 15, 10, 6? We're going to 15.
Is our car okay? Are we smoking? Oh, we forgot the burritos. Hold on.
Welcome back to 2021 Land Rover TReK at beautiful Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina. As expected, the challenges are continuing.
Just stay in it. Just stay in it. Stay in it. Stay in it. Sorry, guys. Out of the way. Nice driving. Oh my God. And that's why she slept in a tent. What do you think? Do we grab 15, 10, 6? We're going to 15.
Is our car okay? Are we smoking? Oh, we forgot the burritos.
You didn't get it!
Uh-oh.
We have no burritos!
They're right tucked in here, so underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Is there like a melted cheese burrito?
That's probably what's like. We got 2.
We lost a burrito.
We legit lost a burrito. Okay.
It's just down in there.
Yeah. Okay. We're out. We got it. Okay. And then we never ate them. We just like put them back in the car and then we're like hustling to the next stop. No idea. I don't even think they were burritos. I think they were breakfast sandwiches. Wow, the burritos are really hot. Dude.
So once we finished that, we headed to one of our most fun, which was number 3, which was called Punch Your Ticket.
I'm looking for these little orange signs over here. They're like little squares with an arrow on them. And then they have a little puncher on the bottom. Hard that way. Yep. A little to the passenger side. Yep, forward, you can come forward. Hold on, look out. More. Okay. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
It was really precision technical driving. Lindsay just nailed it. You could see there were moments where she would, start to get a little frustrated. Like, I got it.
And I think you're gonna wanna swing wide here.
Oh, I'm gonna go this way. Yep, I got you. I got it. I know, I got you.
Yeah, come this way, start coming this way already.
And then she would sort of be like, no, my teammate's helping me. Yeah. But you could just hear her want to be that individual athlete and then step outside of that and be like, no, I'm on a team. She's giving me good information, and just immediately become like awesome team player.
Okay. Yep, let's keep up.
God, you're good at safety. Number 10, 2 car lengths. So the objective of this challenge is to winch your car just 2 car lengths, using a high lift as a winch. So the first thing you have to do is get the high lift down off the car, and using a tree, first set up this sort of winching system, essentially like a tow, like you're towing the car from behind.
Do it again.
Undo a
Do it
D-ring.
again. Do it again.
Undo a D-ring.
Do
If
this
you're
again.
on full jack.
Do this again. Hold on.
Undo any D.
You can pick it up on the front. It'll release.
Pick up the, come over here to the high lift jack.
I mean, using the high lift as a winch was one of the most difficult things I've done.
Okay, you're good.
And just do it, shouldn't be
At first, we did it one at a time, that HILAREE and then me. And then it got really hard. I mean, you're winching a car up the hill. And then we did it together, and it was just pretty gnarly. I mean, I was sweating really, really badly.
Ready? Just do that before with the brake off.
I right now have the easy task of controlling the brake, making sure the car's in neutral, making sure we're a little bit of steering input, but I sort of have the easy breezy. Brake on! I wanted to help so badly, but you just saw the gnarly athlete and both of them kick in.
It was so humid and the challenge was so difficult that it was a little extreme, but we were in it to win it.
We're good, okay, let's park.
Park!
And we did hear that may have been the fastest time ever achieved.
And I'm gonna need a shower before I get an airplane tonight. I'm gonna go with that.
It's the final moments of the race, and the competitors are giving it all that they've got. As time winds down on the clock, let's check in on the final push.
Okay, neutral. Ready to go.
Bingo. Bongo.
So over here to the left. There it is.
This is 9.
I don't understand what this is.
Okay, so we've got years here.
1970.
And then
This is
69.
Trials 2021. I was the navigator, went down out of sight, and then had to, over a walkie-talkie, navigate them through a course that I wasn't able to see, and they weren't able to see me.
Any part of the vehicle touches a pole, I will stop you for 25 seconds. You just have to sit there.
Okay, so I'll get southeast corner, southwest. You get in the car. I think this could be fun. I'm a little nervous about. There's a lot of communicating.
Okay, you are going to start heading straight in from the south side.
How far in do we go?
So you're going to stop when you reach the second pole. So you're going to enter past the first one, past the second one, and then stop.
You're gonna come, Lindsay, you're gonna come this way and then back that way to go this way. Does that make sense?
The kind of the maze challenge was a really difficult one, because the communication is such a big thing. Not necessarily the driving, but the communicating.
You can come a little more this way if you want. Okay, now turn. One set in front of you to the east track.
Copy.
Okay, this is your last turn, so you're going to make a left-hand turn to the north and drive out of the course.
Last turn. So back up and we're gonna go this way and drive out of the course.
my God, that was. Woo! I think that was right.
How did Team Rocky Road fare?
They actually did really well. They actually traveled the route exactly how it was supposed to be. They had 0 penalties, and they actually communicated really well together.
Would you say one of the best, if not the best?
The best so far I've seen today, absolutely.
Clearly, LINDSEY knows her way around a gate. I had to, but it's...
Absolutely.
We all collectively agreed, go back to base camp, pack up, and that way we're on time, because every minute that you're late, it's 3-point deduction. So we do not want any deductions, we want only points.
We're definitely the first ones back. Do we get extra points if we're early?
I had a great time driving. This is like a jungle gym for adults, you know, I had so much fun. It was nice to kind of be on our own path. Just 3 women and a defender in the woods.
I think the 3 of us had a blast and we meshed really well together, our skill sets and personalities.
I thought we did solid, we did really good. Hopefully we came out on top, or the top 3, you know, at least in the top 3, you know, we'd be happy with an award, I think. That's the goal.
All right, so a little different than you probably were expecting, maybe, yeah? Lots of kind of driving, thinking. So in 3rd place is dirty work.
Come on! Oh! Come on!
This is supposed to be for fun.
There's a trophy. It's not for fun. It's getting more fun.
So that puts us down to 2 teams. That means that in 1st place with 221 points is No Time to Cry. Yes! And that means that Rocky Road, yes! 2nd place.
Yeah. Good day. Very good day. Congrats.
Number 2.
I feel pretty good about 2nd place.
Like, we did a good job to come in 2nd place. Of course, it would have been nice to beat that 1st place team, but they were pretty awesome. It was clear they were a ringer team from the beginning.
There were burritos, there was, you know, rocks and roads and mud and, you know, rain, and I enjoyed all of it. You know, it was a great experience, and we'll have to just repeat this again next year.
I mean, if we could have the same team, I'd definitely come back and try again next year. If I had the same car, I'd come back too. It's super fun, and maybe I'll be able to practice a little between now and then.
From all of us at the 2021 Land Rover TReK at Biltmore in Asheville, North Carolina, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next year.